All right, good morning to Brad. Good morning to Jason. How are you gentlemen doing?
Why are you wearing that guy's fucking clothes?
Because that's all I had. I'm not at my mom's house.
They write
I'm at my mom's house.
They write paragraphs on fucking shirts.
That's all the shit.
How much shit is he gonna make you read on the fucking thing? Come here.
Jason, I want to show you guys something. This is actually pretty funny.
Why are you staying at mommy's house?
Well, then I'll show you, Brad. Here.
Come here.
Brad, enjoy. Knuckle Deep Mountain.
Hey, Jason.
This is great. I saw this morning on the Facebook, on the Misfit fan page. I almost spat out my fucking morning coffee. What do you think, Brad?
Such
you like?
a bitch. That's hilarious. What the fuck is he wearing?
It's his man getter bandana.
That's good.
What the hell is manomania?
It's my coach. It's coach's shirt.
Oh, the guy.
Which one? Tim?
Yeah.
It should say man getter omania. Man getter mania. Jason, I actually have some bad news for you.
What?
When I went to Lenny's show,
Yeah.
bodybuilding show down in Coral Springs,
Yeah.
off camera, I spoke to a few bodybuilding chicks. And kind of like the two that appeared in the video, but I spoke to some off camera too. And I asked them, and I'm being honest here, have you ladies ever heard of Jason Genova? And none of them said yes.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Because if they did, I was gonna ask them about you on camera. You know, just to make a funny little interview where they can say how much they enjoy you.
It hasn't spread it yet.
But your name, I guess, isn't quite as marketable as you thought it was there, Chief.
Yeah, it is, bro. Not everybody's seen the video. It's got to get more millions. More and more. The more, the better. 10, 20 million.
Right, Mark?
More time, right?
More time to spread. More time to spread, bro.
Like,
it's got to spread.
You got to spread like the Ebola virus. Right, Jason?
Virus. Yep. I've already spread it to Tim. I'll spread it to more people. Like a virus.
Yeah, you can be like a hybrid. What's the word I'm looking for? God, I'm half asleep. When a virus mutates, that's right. You can be like a mutated version of Ebola called Genova, where you just spread. Yeah, where he just spreads. Bodybuilding coaches catch him and they just drop dead. They start bleeding out of their eyes and shit. So Jason, sorry to shatter your ego this morning, but you got to get more popular, Chief.
I gotta
especially with the bodybuilding chicks.
Yep.
He's impulsive.
Yeah.
See,
He's on there for 5 minutes and then goes and walks around. His cardio is walking around the gym looking at his phone.
here's what I want you to try to instill in Jason. Cardio is 30 or 40 minutes sustained all at once, not 10-minute increments or 5-minute increments. And when Chuck and I talked to him this morning about doing it properly, he got all defensive and walked away. We're like, Jason, we're trying to tell you the right way to do cardio. It has to be sustained.
He doesn't listen to you either, huh?
I'm not talking about cardio, I'm talking about things, period.
I told you didn't slap him around enough.
It's never too late.
Yeah, you give him a good beating. You're tough, all right?
Boom!
Actually, Jason would probably love for you to punch Brad. You should give him a good left hook.
Go ahead. I can take your punch. Come on. She's gonna do it.
She is gonna do it.
Get over here.
That's all right. That's easy.
Are you, Jane, what's your status? Are you leaving right now?
Punch.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
That'll piss Jason off even more.
Oh boy, you know it will too. Jane's fraternizing with the enemy. But
And
yeah,
especially on this ground.
it's the sacred ground of World Gym, right?
What are you doing, off today?
I'm off today, and Lenny is supposed to be here, and I'm here to do a little follow-up video with Lenny. He competed, and I filmed it, put it on YouTube.
He was down on the list.
What do you mean?
He lost when he was bottom of the list.
He didn't play.
You mean he didn't finish first place?
That's what Jason told me. I don't know.
No, in all seriousness, no, he did not win.
How many people were in it?
It was him and I think 6 other guys when he went on stage. Something like that. I'd have to rewatch the video. Last. At least I think he finished last.
All that work, man.
So Andrew,
He did bust his ass.
Andrew,
Yeah.
when are we going to get together for a little get together?
Let me
We
know
talked
when.
about it
Let me know. My nights are usually free.
because the weather is so beautiful now.
Finally, the humidity's finally. Oh, there's a massage chick.
The masseuse.
That's right.
The masseuse.
This Pat, she just finished doing.
Yeah.
You must be really tight.
Yeah. Tight.
I'm telling you.
Tight. What did
Let
Ali
me see.
G
Is
say?
Brad tight? Brad feels kind of
Tight.
loose.
No, you should go to her. I'm serious. 15 minutes. Can you afford 15 minutes for $15
Yes.
to get yourself unloosened?
Is that a rub and tug or just a rub?
It's a chair massage. It's really,
Oh, Brad.
really freaking good.
I think
But I
that
wouldn't
one.
go there for that anyway.
I think that went whoosh, right over Jane's head.
I'm gonna chop your head off.
You said she just finished doing you, so I figured, you know.
She did me.
No, she did you. Okay.
There'd be a line around the corner here if she was giving happy
go to her?
happy endings.
I'm good.
Well, that depends, you know. What's
I'm
what,
trying to sell me what's feeling good.
what's her
I'm really
fini-
feeling good now.
What's her finishing move, Jane? That depends. Whoa.
A donkey punch.
You
I'll
said
see
I-
ya.
You said
All
I
right, Brad, be good, man.
take care.
I'll see you later.
Good day.
See you later in the week.
I said you could. You told me I could punch, so I showed you.
Keep it above the belt, Jane, not below.
So
Please.
we'll get together. I'll make a date.
That sounds great.
I know your schedule is you're off
Well, it
Monday
is
and
1 week after Lenny's show down in Coral Springs. Back in the gym, back in the house with Big Lenny. And Lenny, I don't know if you have or have not been following the video or reading some of the comments on YouTube.
I don't have a computer, and you guys know the reason why.
Yes, we do.
It's just-
Too many temptations.
Yeah. Perversions.
Yes, or sometimes you cannot have enough of them.
Right.
Anyway, I am here to communicate to you some of the comments or the theme, the general theme of the comments that have been on the video. Basically, here's what they're all saying. What the fuck is wrong with your gut? Your eyes are yellow, probably from liver failure. What the fuck are you doing on stage trying to compete? Bodybuilding's not for you. No legs. Let me think. Mark, can you think of anything else I can throw at Lenny?
Covered most of it.
That's most of it.
Remember.
If you want to address those one by one and speak to
Well, I'm glad that the viewers have enough insight to point out the fact of the belly and no legs. No legs is just, you know, you do a little too much, cut carbs too much, cut calories too much, you overdo the cardio. You actually overdo the intensity on the leg training, and then, you know, they shrivel up. And you fall into that trap, and that's how I see a lot of people have a coach, but you know, it will be rectified next year. You guys will see 330 with legs. Belly's not going anywhere. It's hard, it's big. You know, it used to be 450 pounds, but everything else is going to get bigger.
Oh, they also said you're going to be dead within a year too, right? Did you read that?
Sure,
Yeah.
if I get hit, if I'm riding my bike, I get hit by a bus. I mean, we're all going to be dead eventually. I can predict that as well. So, they are pretty smart. Within a year,
Good,
and then the legs are a lot of reasons doing too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Way
not a
too much.
bodybuilder, so.
Too much diet, you know, too cardio, and it's such a fine line. But again, I don't want to play that game and be like everybody else. I'm in 330 on stage where there's, you know, just as lean as everybody else, improved symmetry as much as I can. But just to know that those genetic flaws or whatever, those flaws that I made on my own, such as they got there, and we're not going anywhere. Once you have it, it's not going anywhere. It's just the way it is. That's why the Phil Heaths and the Flex Wheelers of the world win. Now you guys tell me you stand next to Phil Heath and when clothes, he doesn't seem that big at all. Because when you strip down and stuff.
It's called, it starts with the letter P.
Because they're saying a lot of growth.
They call it what?
Because you get a lot of growth. You use a lot of growth, and it causes you to expand.
Palumbolism.
Made it up. No, I think it's made up of Dave Palumbo.
Yeah, because he did. Yeah. That's what a lot of people have said on the replies.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier when people kept making comments about his gut.
Might have
And that's probably the most.
Yeah, but I mean, for me
seen-
being that don't take any of that stuff, just eat a lot of food, it could probably from the overeating, you know.
It's possible.
But then again,
Yeah.
you know, what's wrong with a massively muscular gut? You know, it's just whatever
Because
people
you don't
think.
you don't have the aesthetics then.
Well, the aesthetics of,
everybody's into.
you know,
Uh huh.
it's just
should
like
just
they
go-
said Tom Platz wasn't aesthetic, but look at his legs. You know?
You should just go for a freak look.
Right, that's what
Just get as
male
big as you
physique's
can.
for.
Forget all this
So-called
fucking bullshit.
aesthetics, but I call it the male bikini division, the half-ass division. Because I heard those little weasels backstage talking about drug use. It was preposterous.
I never even heard of anything like that until I was there and saw it. These guys on stage wearing like jam shorts down to their knees.
I mean, they're on
Could you
just as
imagine?
many drugs as everybody else.
Could you imagine?
They probably have legs like I do, and my legs aren't.
It's just a half-assed type approach. They're all cookie cutters. Anything great about any of them? No. But some of the freaky bodybuilders that took body parts to a different level,
You know.
it's like everybody wanting to fit in, and everybody looks the same, but looking like a freak, standing out. You know.
You definitely stood
You
out.
definitely stood out, Lenny.
Oh,
there is no
believe me,
question.
Believe me, it's through my own, no fault of my own. I weigh 282, but I will be 320, 330, and even more lean next year. Now that you know.
When Iron Man started playing and you marched out onto the stage, there was like this collective silence,
That's another thing.
followed by some gasps. Like, what is this thing walking on stage?
A lot of people were commenting that because there was no music, because you had to edit it out. that why is he so stiff and walking like a robot? It was kind
I
of
mean, music wasn't on the thing at all.
no.
No,
you had to cut it out with the
I
comment.
posted the video with the music on the Facebook page, so it is up there and people are sharing it.
One guy, like some type of comment, was saying, "Oh my God, he must be dying. He can barely move."
Yeah,
Well-
look, you look like you're in pain when you're posing. That's another one I read a lot.
I like it. It's funny.
So
And again, to me, what is pain? You know, it's like I said, it was like 30 degrees the other night or whatever. I'm riding my bike to work with shorts on, no shirt, no nothing. People saying, "Aren't you cold?" I says, "Well, they feel a temperature decrease. Where's your coat?" I said, "That's a difference. Most people feel pain. They look for an outlet. Me, I just block it out, so it's irrelevant." Okay, what is pain anyway? You know, it's a frame of mind. I'm going to let myself dictate to it. And those people are going to be a champion when they can't subjugate pain. That's what life's all about, subjugating pain. Never forget it. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. They have caps on.
That's Rick Scott. Very simple. Everybody's a lazy, undisciplined, childish coward. I was, still am in certain ways, but I'm going to get it out of. People think what their life is supposed to be a good time. Got a little too much freedom, a little too much fun over here. And you honestly do need a major negative event to occur which affects you to where you step it up and have to survive. Believe me, if you're not getting your butt kicked in one way or another, you're going to get weak and get soft. That's the important thing. You got to get your butt kicked in one way or another. After the show last Saturday night, so I was driving from Coral Springs up back to Delray Beach. I'd hit about 3 fast food restaurants. Lucky they were open, go in. So I don't normally eat that overpriced bullshit, but as I'm waiting for my order, guy comes up to me and says, "Hey, yo, where you work out at, big man?" I said, looked at him, I says, "What's that mean, workout?" And he says, "Well, I go up to LA Fit." I says, "You go to war when you're in the gym. It's not a place for fun. I don't even know what the name of the gym is or who goes there, but I'm in there putting tension on the muscle. I'm getting out." He says, "I don't like that connotation of workout or something like that, or I'm exercising." No, I'm tearing down muscle fibers year round, dieting, getting big, whatever. Tearing down muscle fibers through tension, period. And to do that, you have to get a very aggressive, concentrated state. And that's where 99% of people go wrong.
video.
Now this is actually pretty funny. Mark just said the word mince. Mark just goes, that'll make good mince. I cannot believe that just came out of Mark's mouth. That was pretty funny. And then Mark just told me off camera that he finally watched the video with me, Gideon, at Target and McDonald's. And Mark goes, that was Gideon?
Gideon.
That's the infamous Gideon.
Jason's always ragging on. They're always fighting back and forth.
Yeah,
I thought
Gideon.
he was a friend. Is he a friend?
Gideon's like a frenemy.
Ah.
He's his biggest supporter / hater. They have a very awkward
Yeah,
relationship.
it seemed that way on camera.
They've known each other for a pretty long time, almost as long as I've known him. But
Do you live locally or no?
Gideon used to live down here and he moved up to New York. Gideon has a way of getting under Jason's skin, probably more so than anybody. You want to really watch something, watch the video where Gideon told Jason he was going to send him $100 for his birthday, but he actually sent him $3. That's probably.
I've probably seen that video.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, look for it. Just search Jason Genova $3. That's Gideon at his finest, or at his worst, depending how you look at it.
Domination.
Would you, Lenny, me, Mark, and Lenny, we're all brainstorming here, and the results aren't good. The results are just getting worse and worse.
I think you got to take Jason to a domination club. Be good entertainment.
Well, his mom was just here. We should have asked her what she would think about that. I'm not sure she'd like that too much.
I think it might do him some good. Broaden his horizons a little bit. Needs a domination personal trainer.
I don't think you'd way to put it on YouTube though.
Well, he had one for about a week, and then she hightailed off the scene.
And my word to Jason, I don't see you that much, but you go fire that fat pig job coach you have at Publix. Enough said. You don't need her crap. In fact, I was getting ready to tell her to get the hell away from him. He don't need you. Goodbye. I said, he needs to coach you, you fat pig. Scolding him. Turned my stomach and made me sick.
What was she saying to him?
Talking to him, like chewing him out. He's sitting there like a beat down dog, and I'm looking at him. He's listening to her like, oh, it's just stomach turning. And we'll get it on film one day. People know what I'm talking. I talk about negativity. Jason, he's a job coach.
I didn't know he had a
Fat
job.
pig. Yes, he does. Fat pig.
Jesus.
She is a coach, all right.
How'd that happen?
Lenny, maybe you can be her coach.
How'd you
Yeah.
get a job coach?
I've never heard of a job coach in my life until Lenny mentioned it at the show.
I saw it a couple times.
I don't even know what the hell a job coach is.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need that negativity either. And I see him out there working. He's a great worker. He's friendly. Doesn't need that.
So his mother brought it on to him to get the job coach?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe.
Just getting back into the groove after the catabolic mess I've been under for 4 months. Could you imagine that? Anyone that takes 100 grams of carbs a day still weighs 282?
Well, when you go on stage and compete, in the week or two following the show, what do? Just eat like a pig?
No, I don't want to eat like a pig because you can have problems with digestion and such. I get gradually eating more, introducing foods, particularly fruit, which I haven't eaten. And of course, trying to keep that last meal low carbohydrate because it does belong to your natural GH release. As I can tell to anybody, the best thing to eat before bed is a New York strip or ribeye, if you can afford it, steak, and a big salad with cottage cheese, nuts, olive oil, and vinegar. Big one. And you're good to go. Cottage cheese is your slow digesting casein protein. And your steak, obviously, with the fat, slow digesting too. And you no carbs in it, really, a little in the cottage cheese.
Well, Lenny, I got to get out of here. And I hope to see you here Wednesday morning early. You said you'd come, right?
Yeah.
Train with me
What
and
time?
Jason and Brad.
Yeah.
I'll be here from 6 to 7:30. You'll be here, Mark?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah, for
We'll-
sure.
we'll have-
I'm
let-
gonna make it a point to be here. You got my word. And your word is your bond. That's all you got. Your word and your balls.
What's up, Tony Montana?
Yeah, you learn a lot from Tony Montana. Like, that's a great story. He had balls.
You don't break it for anybody.
Yeah, that's what he. And he told the guy, "You're not. Only balls make you a boss." What did he say?
What does he say? I only have my word and my balls, and I don't break them for nobody, or something like that. Right?
Something like that. Or he said there are only two things in this world that give orders. Something and balls. I don't remember what the first.
My word, I think.
No, only two things in this world give orders.
I'm not. See, now I have to go find out.
Something and balls. I'm sure someone on YouTube will correct me, but
Classic movie.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the all-time greats.
Lenny, we'll see you Wednesday morning for sure. The whole crew will be here. Should be a lot of fun. I'll make sure to have a full battery charge in the camera.
Well, you better, because I'm come prepared physically. You guys are going to hear things you never did before.
I didn't think that was possible, Lenny.
You haven't seen nothing.
We'll see you later, everybody. Peace out.
Pop a couple of beans. I can't shut up. That's not on there, is there?
Can't wait, Lenny. Can't wait.
I can't be setting an influence. I gotta have people that I'm natural in every way.
Yeah, too late, Lenny. Too late.